Well, it looks like Joe Willock is going to miss the game on Friday night against Wolves. And does that mean a start for a certain Bruno? Hi everybody, I'm Paul, back again with the Toon review, and just a news update really, that Joe Willock will, he's 90% certain to miss the game on Friday night with a knee injury that he apparently picked up against Tottenham on Sunday. I'm not sure anybody did enough to pick up injuries against Tottenham, but never mind, that's what they said, and the media have also said that now is an opportunity for Eddie Howe to either play Bruno or Sean Longstaff. Now, it's got to be Bruno. You don't pay 40 million quid for a player of that ilk and leave him on the bench and play someone like Sean Longstaff. I mean, you know, as good player as Sean Longstaff is or has the potential to be, you don't leave Bruno out of the side. Now, a lot of conspiracy theorists will say, oh, you know, he's not Eddie Howe's signing, he's not Eddie Howe's player. You know, so if he was to leave Bruno out for Sean Longstaff, I think serious questions have to be asked. But for me, starts. I think the only reason he didn't start against Tottenham was because he was just come back from international duty and, you know, the jet lag, everything else that goes with it. He did look very, very good when he came on, of course. So we'll be looking at that from the start because he will be itching to get his first goal at St James's Park. That there's no doubt about. And news coming out of the Wolves camp is that Ruben Neves and Raul Jimenez are both definitely out and won't be playing on Friday night, which is incredible news. Fantastic news for Newcastle, given that they are two of Wolves' best player. Ruben Neves is a fantastic midfielder, pulls the strings most of the time for Wolves. And of course, Raul Jimenez, fantastic striker. He's come back from a horrendous injury. Really bounced back very well. Was brilliant when we were down there because we went to see the Wolves Newcastle game. He controlled the game and basically set both goals up for their other striker, the South Korean striker. I can't remember his name at the minute, but he totally controlled the game. And to have those two missing is a big, big boost for Newcastle because we know we want to get out of this losing rot that we're in at the minute, if you can call it that. It's 3 games. But it's an opportunity now because, like I said, Neves pulls the strings. They do have some very, very good players available to them. You know, they've still got Matinho. Pedro Neto's back now from his long-term injury. So they do still have some very, very talented players. But to have those two missing is a massive blow to Wolves. So hopefully Bruno starts, and hopefully we'll see Bruno get his first goal at St James's Park on Friday night. But we'll look at that more in the match preview, which of course is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on this channel. Now, other news is Jamal Lascelles has come out and basically spoken about the new owners and said that he has never, ever known anything like it. He's never experienced owners like this who are so hands-on. He says that they're at the training ground. They've got their phone numbers, so if the players need a personal chat with them, they're always available. Now, can you put that in the same bracket as Mike Ashley? Could you see Mike Ashley saying, there's my number, give me a call if you have any problems, etc.? Mike Ashley very rarely turned up at matches, never mind the training ground. You know, these guys are hands-on. Jamal Lascelles says also that the lovely people to deal with. And that, for me, is brilliant because as a player, that's what you want. Not just your management team and your coaching staff, but the owners of the football club to be available at all times to speak to. And if you have to have a private conversation with them, then they're there. And saying that they're lovely people. We know that, Amanda and Mairdad have made themselves available to fans as well. Completely different to what we've known in the past. It really is. So hats off to the new owners again because obviously they're giving good vibes to the players as well. They're making the players feel very settled and very comfortable with who they are and what they're all about and what they want to do. And it's very important that they try and get the players to buy into that because, you know, looking forward, you know, we know a lot of players quite a few of them aren't going to be here for the huge rebuild. But it's the here and now, and they need to make sure that the players remain happy while they're at the football club. And it's important because, rumblings again after we lost against Spurs, some of the players are down in tools because they realise they're not part of the future of Newcastle United. Well, that's not very professional. If that's going to be their attitude, then don't play them. It really is ridiculous. Because they're also playing for their futures as well. Remember, they're playing to be put on a pedestal, and other clubs can come in and swoop and get them, so they can still continue their career. I'm sure most of these players know that they're not world class. They know that there is better players going to be coming in, but that's just fact. That's just the beast. The nature of the beast, that is it. Newcastle United want to move up the football pyramid. They need world-class footballers. But hey-ho, it's great to hear that the new owners are making such an impact, both with fans and players. Fantastic stuff. Now, Kieran Trippier, a real strange one, this, quite funny, was at the Sam Fender concert last night or the night before, and he put an interesting message out on social media, basically saying, can't beat the Newcastle crowd, Sunderland, where you at? Which I think is hilarious because already Kieran Trippier is buying into the rivalry, despite the fact that Sunderland are way down 2 divisions below us. There's still a rivalry there, and he's sort of cottoned onto that because I remember St Maximan not long ago making a comment about Sunderland as well. I think Paul Dummett has as well this season. So it's great to see them having that kind of banter on social media as well. So well done to Kieran Trippier for buying into it and realising just how much we do hate the Mackhams. And finally, former Newcastle United player Remy Cabella. I don't know if you can remember him. He was there with Florian Thauvin and didn't work out for him, unfortunately, Newcastle United. We signed him from Montpellier. Now, I was a big fan of Remy Cabella because I thought he had a lot of talent. And I don't think he was played the right way. I don't think, like some other players of around that time, I don't think they got their full opportunity at the football club. I don't think they were given enough time to settle in. We know that Thauvin went on and he's done fantastic things in France. Now, yeah, you can say, it's the French league, it's nothing like the Premier League, that's why they failed. But I didn't think they failed. I just think they weren't given enough time, they weren't given the opportunities. Remy Cabella had a lot of skill. He really did. He had a lot of talent, and I don't think we ever saw the best of Remy Cabella at all. But I think if he was there a little bit longer, I think we would have. I genuinely think that. But interesting news about Remy Cabella, anyway, is he was currently playing in Russia. But obviously with everything going on between Russia and Ukraine at the moment, there's nothing going on there. He's made a sensational move back to Montpellier. Now, the French media have actually put it down as a sensational move because he's very well thought of in Montpellier, did fantastic things for them before he came to Newcastle United. He's gone on and played for a few more clubs after that. I believe he's only 32, so he's still got some years left in him yet. And to go back to Montpellier, I think, is a fantastic story, given that he was in Russia and now he's gone back to his Montpellier. Is just incredible. So very best of luck to Remy Cabella, and hopefully he can start scoring some more goals for Montpellier as he did all those years ago. But there you go, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Willock being injured. What do you think of the newspaper report saying it's Bruno or Sean Longstaff? Because surely for me, there's only one player starts between them two. It's got to be Bruno. And where do you play him? Do you play him in front of the defence? Do you play him further forward? Do you play Shelvey further back in the quarterback role and let Bruno do the Willock role, because he's quite capable of doing it? Where would you play him? So let me know about that. Let me know about what you think about Jamal Lascelles' comments about the owners and, of course, Kieran Trippier and all Newcastle stuff down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching the show. Please do hit that like button if you have enjoyed it, and if you're new to the channel, do please consider subscribing. You can become a member of the Toon Review as well if you hit the join button just underneath the video itself, and the link is also in the description below. Thank you very much again to all the new subscribers, and thank you to Geordie Riffs for their continued support of the channel. And also, we are on Facebook, remember now, so if you're on Facebook, find the Toon Review group, click to join. Myself or the mods will approve you, providing you've agreed to the terms and conditions of the group. And you can find us on Instagram as well. So we're all over the place at the minute. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be kind, keep smiling, and take care.